Hiya and welcome to vinyl video number 55 of albums and artists and bands etc. that I love and inspire me. And this is episode 55. And to make the series longer, we're down to 10 records now. So here is today's 10. This is the first one. This is the Paul McCartney Russian album. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, but it's called the Russian album, and this features one of my favourite guitar players on it, of course, Mick Green. This is the first time I believe he made a record with Paul McCartney, and Ringo Starr's playing drums on this. He does Kansas City, Eddie Cochran's 20 Flight Rock, Lordy Miss Claudie, Lucille, That's Alright Mama, Just Because, Midnight Special. Just Paul McCartney doing good old rock and roll with Britain's greatest ever rock and roll guitar player, Mick Green. So there we are, that's McCartney with the Russian album. This is a nice Blue Horizon compilation. This is Super Duper Blues. It's got Batman on the front and it's signed by Stan Webb from Chicken Shack. It's got Dusty Bennett on Your Jump in the Shadows, Eddie Boyd, The Blues Is Here to Stay, A Racehorse Called May by champion Jack Dupree, Fleetwood Mac's Rolling Man, Pipeline Blues by Johnny Shines, Long Grey May, Sunnyland Slim is on this doing Stella May. Wonderful piano playing by Sunnyland Slim. And Shake Your Money Maker, and on the back you can see some of the Blue Horizon records that you can purchase. Always like the Blue Horizon stuff, as you know. This is a cool one. This is Jerry McNeish, Driving Guitars. This is a instrumental guitar album on the Rockhouse label. Surf Party does Mizzaloo, Pipeline, Surf Beat, of course Dick Dale. Walk Don't Run by the Ventures, Wipeout by the Ventures, Let's Go Trippin', another classic Dick Dale. So it's a nice instrumental guitar album, Fender Jazzmaster sounding record, much like what I'm going to record when I go to Sweden next month for an instrumental guitar album. So yeah, this is a little inspiration to that. More instrumentals. This is Instrumental Gems, 1959 to 1970. It's got a cool Strat on the front of the Vox AC30. The Cougars, Saturday Night at the Duck Pond, that's a classic. The Planets, Jam Roll. The Challengers, Deadline. The Shadows, Cozy. But that's the American Shadows, I believe. Dwayne Eddy doing Caravan. That's brilliant, that is absolutely brilliant. The Beatles are on this doing Flying. The Roulettes, Yesterday, Today, Tomorrow. In fact, I am wrong, there is the British Shadow, sorry. The Dakotas are doing Magic Carpet. There's just some really good guitar instrumentals on here, you know, not just Apache and stuff. So it's quite cool to listen to some different instrumentals. This is a classic record. This is Django Reinhardt with Djangology on the RCA label. I absolutely love Django. This has got Minor Swing on it, Honeysuckle Rose, Djangology, Swing 42, just some of the finest guitar playing you'll ever hear by Django. Stefan Grappelli on violin. And of course, inspired a lot of people. I mean, you've got Beckology, which is a nice Jeff Beck box set. But this is Djangology, and there he is on the front with his Gibson. I don't think that's a Gibson. I think that's some sort of like Harmony art stop or something like that. If somebody knows, put it in the comments below. Also showing Neil Young one. This is Neil Young and the International Harvesters. A Treasure, which is a live record with Neil's country band. This has got Amber Jean on it, named after his daughter. Are You Ready for the Country is on this. Flying on the Ground Is Wrong, an old Buffalo Springfield number. Get Back to the Country, Roll On, Southern Pacific. Grey Riders. Anthony Crawford is on this. Rufus Thibodeau on the fiddle. Really good Neil Young doing his country-esque stuff. Can't speak today. Swinging 12 String with Glenn Campbell. Now, Glenn Campbell, of course, is the wonderful country music singer, guitar session player, amazing guitar player, underrated really. This is Glenn doing his 12-string guitar thing, and on here is Cotton Field, which is a Lead Belly song. Stringing up the 12, Walk Right In, Greenback Dollar, Cherry Beat, Hooten Part 1, Hooten Part 2 at the end, Fair and Tender Ladies. And it's on the London label. I love that purple London label. And it's just fantastic to hear Glenn Campbell playing his 12-string guitar. There's some brilliant videos of him on YouTube just playing guitar, singing, everything. So a nice compilation. This is called Sunstroke on the Ember label, a compilation of Carl Perkins and Jerry Lee Lewis. For the Jerry Lee Lewis side, you go Down the Line, Bonnie B, The Ballad of Billy Joe, Baby Baby Bye Bye, which is a personal favourite of mine. And then on the Carl Perkins side, you got Glad All Over, Lend Me You Come, Dixie Fried. Just really, really nice stuff. Put together by Mike Raven. Of course, you can get Mike Raven blues samplers. There's a couple in my collection. And I believe he was a radio DJ as well, Mike Raven. Up next, we've got Bob Wills. Well, no, we've got Buddy Edmonds, the wonderful pedal steel player, doing Bob Wills stuff. Some really good stuff on here. Deep in the Heart of Texas, Boot Heel Rag, Roly Poly, Mama's Little Fatty, Bread and Jelly, 20 times a day. End of the Line, which Red Volcott does a wonderful version of. Of course, Buddy Emmons is playing steel guitar and singing. Johnny Gimble, I've shown Johnny Gimble stuff on here before. Playing fiddle, of course, and mandolin. Phil Burr on guitar, he's amazing. Have a look at Phil Burr taking off all the other guitar players on YouTube. Carl Himmel on drums, of course, he worked with Neil Young. So there's some really, really good stuff on here. They do a lovely version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. New Road Under My Wheels. If you're into your Western swing, check out Buddy Emmons sings Bob Wills. And last but not least, this is the 10th record. This is Eddie Cochran, Sing It to My Baby, Eddie's 1957 studio album, which is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. I mean, he was like 19 or 20 when he recorded this. One of my all-time favourite songs on your 20 Flight Rock. Sitting on a Balcony, Completely Sweet, Proud of You, Am I Blue, Tell Me Why. The flip back sleeve on the London label is one of my favourite records, and that concludes today's albums I love and inspire me. 10 records, quite guitar instrumental orientated today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next week for vinyl video number 56. Cheers.